Hi, my name is Jody. I live in Plymouth, Massachusetts, and I have psoriatic arthritis. One of the procedures, I guess you would call it, that we can be subjected to as a person with psoriatic arthritis and other arthritis diseases is step therapy, where once you and your doctor come to a decision on a particular medication, you submit it for approval, and the insurance company would like you to try a presumably lesser costing treatment and then step up to the treatment you originally wanted. This can cause all kinds of problems. A few years ago, I went through this process, and it took several weeks to get my first denial of my medicine, and they wanted me to try something else. In my insurance policy, what you have to do next is you have to appeal. So we sent in an appeal explaining that this was what we wanted, and they denied it again. And the third and final step in the process is submitting, asking for a peer-to-peer review from my rheumatologist to another rheumatologist. Well, after waiting a few weeks, we finally got that review. However, it was not a rheumatologist, it was a gynecologist. So she would not approve the medicine that we felt was right for me, given where I am in my treatment. What works best, what hasn't worked for me in the past, how I failed on many of them, the dosages, how often the treatments were, and she suggested something else, and my rheumatologist said no, that she's not a good candidate for that. This entire process took months. All kinds of excuses. The fax machine was out of paper, the person that does that isn't in today, we lost it. And in that time period, I was not on any treatments. So as a result, I suffered some joint damage, and it was too difficult for me to work a 5-day week. So I had to take one day out and cut down to a 4-day week. That was about 5 years ago, and I still have not returned to a full 5-day week. So this is why step therapy legislation is so important. Not only does it protect the patient for when the rheumatologist and the patient have decided what is best for them, it also puts a timeline of 72 hours for decisions. So that would have been three-day decisions instead of, I think it was almost over 4 months before I got my final decision. So a lot of people are subjected to this and they may not know it. So just want to make sure that you realize what's going on.